Jesus is Lord of my life. Now that statement has a whole lot of power over everything that I say, think, or do. It has a whole lot of power in the influence in the air. Everywhere my voice travels, and everything I do, it has a whole lot of power. Not because I'm anything, but because Jesus is Lord of my life. That means that whatever is against me, even a tiny bit, is going to come down. Whatever troubles me, even a little bit, is going to come down. Whatever tries to prove they've got something when they don't, it's going to come down. Because Jesus is Lord of my life. I have given him every second, every moment of every day for almost 50 years. Now, it's not the amount of time that I've given him, but it's the amount of me that I gave him. That I am positive that many of you have never gone into a place of great confusion, floundering, not knowing where you're at, not knowing how to handle it, not knowing where to go. When you find yourself in that condition, ask yourself, who and what did you touch that was not permitted by God to touch it? Ask yourself, where did you go that you went up so high that you could dare touch God? Ask yourself. Search for it. Because your intelligence that thinks it knows exactly where everything is at, you think you have it all set. You think this, I've seen people do this, and they think it's all, and they have no idea that God can come and pull the rug out from underneath you. Just pull it out. Just like that. Just in a second. Just pull it out. Until you get to the place that he wants you to be. Not where I want you to be, but where he wants you to be. Till you start thinking in the direction he wants you to think, believe in the direction he wants you to believe, go where he wants you to believe. Because God says those that he loves, he will chastise. He will most definitely, and I went through all my spankings. I am not going to go through another spanking because you were disobedient. I'm not going to go through another spanking because you don't understand. I'm not going to go through another spanking because you won't go where you need to go. You are already busy believing that you're somewhere that you're not. I told you, work it out diligently. Sit down and work with him so that nothing could ever take it off of you. Nothing could ever steal it, because the time is coming, and it's coming, where they have things that are going to affect your brain, your literal intelligence. And you say, oh, no, they can't do that to me. And no. It's going to affect you with the kind of things that they have to operate with. It is going to affect you. And if you don't have deep within you a walk with God, you're not going to be able to stand. You're going to come out of their torture chamber for your brain and your heart. You're going to come out believing there never was a God. And by the time you get through that, now listen to me carefully, by the time you go through that a little bit and it hits you, hey, I shouldn't have gone there. It'll be too late. It'll be too late for you to easily come back. Because where they'll take your mind, you have no idea. You have no idea what is coming to work upon your heart, your body, your mind, and your spirit. God is calling you right now to go to him. Work it out with him. Watch over every single word, every single thought, every single deed with him to protect you and protect your children. There is no way that your child is ever going to be protected, ever going to be able to make heaven if you aren't where you need to be. Now, that's not to frighten you. I mean, you could go and take it, no, I'm so scared and get out of it. In the name of Jesus Christ, get out of it. Get down and start acting like a man or a woman of God should. Get out of it and start thinking like you ought to think instead of a baby. Instead of a baby that constantly needs pablum, patted on the back and told, well, you know, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna no. That day is gone. That's been happening to church for how long? They've been feeding them pablum. God don't want you there no more. He wants you to be eating meat. He wants you to swallow it. Chew it up real good and swallow it. So it says, even if you don't get an opportunity to get into the Word today or tomorrow, He has you chewing on what He already gave you. He has you learning and working on what He already gave you. He wants to change your mind and your heart, and He wants to lead you into all truth. That is not an easy task for the flesh when it fights so hard. He wants you to stop puffing yourself up in the wrong places. He wants you to quit doing the things you ought not to be doing. Listen to what I'm telling you. Something is definitely coming. And you say, well, you should tell us what it is. I want to know plainly. Well, I did tell you plainly. They have things that can affect your mind, that can speak to you in such a way. I felt it in the spirit. God gave it to me. That spirit came on me. And God showed me exactly what it does to the Christian. And it's like a torture chamber. You're everything about you. They know how to do this stuff. And everything about you will be convinced by the time they leave, by the time they release you, they will have your soul in the sense that you won't know who you belong to. You won't even believe that Jesus is Lord. You won't believe it. But if you have it deeply set within you, by experience, you'll do what I did when it came upon me. You'll know your way out. You will know that it's just something, and you will find your way out easily. But you have to do the operation. You have to be the work. So don't call me and don't text me or don't comment to me. Pray for me. Because I'm telling you, many, many things I told you I went through. God says, Marion, there's only one way out. Pray. You pray. There was nobody to pray me out. There was nobody with me. Now I come 50 years, I come this far, in the last 40 years, been victorious, and now I need somebody? No, no, no. Oh, no, I don't. I might call them because God told me to, but that doesn't mean I need them. I might call them because God says, well, with this one, because He wants to lift them up and help them to see the truth. He wants to build up their faith. I don't need mine build up. It's already there. Understand, I wasn't told to go to this one because I'm so needy. I'd have the answer before you could blink an eye, because that's where I walk and that's where I talk. But He gives opportunities that are going to be missed by people that puff themselves up with their knowledge and their understanding. And they claim the flesh is in the other one. The emotion is in the other one that has all of God and went through it all. I'm not going there again for nobody. I will not get spanked for nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't want no parts of them. I would rather have them out of my life than to have them in my life playing games with me. Just forget it. I'm going to.